I'm going to be showing you 5 reasons why Nate Smith sounds and plays like Nate Smith, and what you can practice to do the same. Number 1. Nate Smith is able to play off time while still knowing exactly where the pulse is, even if he's in odd meters. Nate Smith used to be in a marching band in high school, so he got used to taking steps to the beat while playing his snare in cool rhythms. So when he moved to the drum kit, he was already used to using the kick drum and the hi-hat on the beat. Because of this, he now always does his warm-up exercises while marching with the kick drum and the hi-hat, trading feet every bar.
This trains me to start thinking about playing against the time. It kind of trains my brain to always know where the pulse is, regardless of where the accent is. So that's one of the key things that I use when I'm playing this exercise.
He does flam accents, but then every bar, he moves the flam back one beat. You do that, and then on the 4th bar, you end with single strokes, and repeat. Let's practice this. If you can do that, that's impressive. Number 2, Nate Smith has mastered his hand speed. Nate's ability to play fast in each hand separately is just nuts. Watch this. The technique he uses to do this is mostly finger bouncing, and then you just do a little bit of wrist and combine it. There's one main exercise he does to build this hand speed. He does 8 notes in the right hand, 8 notes in the left hand, repeat that, and then you end with 2 bars of 16th notes. And remember, play the kick drum on bar 1, hi-hat bar 2, and keep rotating. 100 BPM. Number 3, Nate Smith has insane groove, and this is because he doesn't practice with the metronome normally. He doesn't do metronome on 1, on beat 2, beat 3, beat 4. He practices with different styles of metronome. He does drum loops, shaker, and stuff like that. He also practices with the metronome on the offbeat, the upbeat. When you practice with the metronome on the downbeat, you kind of sound like a computer, super like fake and not real, and you don't have any feel. That rhymed. But when you practice with the metronome on the upbeat, it just gives that little extra human feel, it just gives that little bit of extra human feel. When Nate Smith practices with a metronome, he pictures somebody hitting a cowbell, right next to him, and they're playing music together, rather than he's trying to keep on time with the metronome. This tricks his brain into thinking he's playing with somebody. It gives you more of a human, live playing kind of scenario, but still, you're on the exact same time, staying with the click. An exercise you can do is play any simple beat, any beat you want, and don't put the metronome on the 1. Put it on the upbeat, or even the E beat, or the A beat of 1E and A. Let's try this. Number 4, ghost notes. Nate Smith's ghost notes are insane. The way he can play a ghost note straight into an accent, I can't do that. An exercise you can do is play a simple beat, and then right before the snare hit, play a ghost note. 1E and a 2. Try this beat. It has some ghost notes in it, but then it also has that main ghost note right before the snare hit. Finally, if you want to sound like Nate Smith, you need his gear. So here's a list of what Nate Smith uses. Nate Smith is sponsored by Zildjian and Ludwig, so obviously he's going to be using their products. Nate uses the Zildjian 14-inch K hi-hats. He has his own 14x5 Water Baby snare. I couldn't find the exact kick drum he was using, but it looks like some sort of Ludwig 20-inch kick drum. For when he uses a bigger kit, he normally goes with the Zildjian Constantinople ride, although I'm not sure what size, and it looks like a 14-inch tom, which he normally dampens with the big fat snare. So that's how to sound like Nate Smith. Let me know what other artists you want me to cover. Now go practice. You know what? I'm gonna go practice.